Hello, everyone. It's Kirk from The Next Level Now. Hey, today I want to share with you a little story. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here with you, but it was one of those things that taught me a very, very important lesson. And I learned it from probably the most unlikely source you're ever going to imagine. You see, I firmly believe that everything that we experience and everything we have experienced in our lives up to this point has happened to us to prepare us for this next moment that we're going to face. All of this is by design, and we're learning as we go, so that as these things pop up in front of us, we're better able to deal with them. We're better able to handle them. Now, a number of years ago, I was working at the office and things were a bit of a struggle. We were a little over our heads financially as to what we were doing. We were rushing through to get things done that we felt that we needed to do at that time, and we just financially weren't prepared for it. And it was at about that time, and I'm closing up my office, and I'm getting ready to walk out, and here a car pulls in, and okay, I'll take the next patient. And the young lady gets out and she introduces herself and she says that she's from the IRS. That's a visitor you don't necessarily want to see coming through your door. And she presented me with a bill, and it was large. It was very large. And she said that I owed this. This was on some tax monies that apparently they had determined that I had not paid. And she looks at me and she says, I'll take a check, cash, or a credit card. I had none of those. I wasn't able to do it. And the situation was so dismal and dark for me that I thought, oh my gosh, I'm done. I'll never get out of this. And I'm starting to sit down and I don't know whether to cry. I don't know whether to go to the bathroom in my pants. I wasn't sure what to do. And I'm starting to reach for my keys. And this lady who was she turned out to be so nice and so kind. And I'm so appreciative of her. She told me, she says, now, doctor, relax. We can work our way through this. And she said, we understand that mistakes were made, and we think that we saw what your mistake was. And she pointed it out. I had been doing my own payroll tax without an accountant. I was trying to save money and do it myself. Well, I was neglecting to account for the portion of the payroll tax that the employer pays, and had done it for 10 years. Wrong. It was big. But what she taught me as I experienced going through with her these steps that I want to share with you, and they have been able to be applied in my life on other things that come up that catch you off guard, that throw you for that little bit of a loop. And I want to share these with you right now. So the first thing that you need to remember when things go wrong, when the horse manure hits the fan, okay, don't panic. Take a breath. The world is not going to stop because you don't have a solution right now. Okay? Don't panic. Take stock of yourself. Get yourself settled down first. And that's what this lady did for me. She settled me down and got my feet underneath me again. The second thing that you don't want to do is dive down a rabbit hole. Okay? Stay objective, because the mind automatically jumps to the worst possible scenario. Mine did. My mind went, oh my gosh, I'm finished. The career is over. All those years of college, done. I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose my car. I'm going to lose my office. I'm going to lose everything. It was Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life. He thought it was all over because he owed some money. It doesn't work that way. Stay out of that rabbit hole. Try to stay more objective. The next thing you need to do, and again, this is where this lady helped me so much, find the why. Why did this happen? What went wrong? Because if you can figure out what went wrong, a lot of times the whole thing can be fixed by making it right, or at least not continuing on the wrong. The next step, and this one's really kind of neat how this works, there's only a couple of options that can happen once you figure out what's wrong and what the problem is. You can ignore it, probably not a good choice. You can work out a compromise, or you can fold. Those are probably the only three choices that you have. The next step becomes pretty easy. Pick one of those three choices. Ignore it and continue on your path and hope everything turns out. Fold it up and give it up. Or number three, find the compromise, find the way out. But it's up to you. You have to pick what's best for you in each situation. The next step then becomes very clear after you've made your choice. Plan for it. Plan how you're going to attack it or how you're going to do it. If you're going to fold, plan how you're going to fold. If you're going to ignore it, plan for what you're going to do while ignoring it and hoping that it goes away. Or if you're going to try to rectify the problem, figure out a plan, talk to the people who are involved, and work out something that's agreeable to everybody. And the last step, and this is most important, this is what she told me as well. Take action on it as soon as you develop your plan. Don't wait. Don't kick it down the highway. Don't say, well, I think this is a pretty good plan. I'll get after it next week. No. Do it now. Take action now. And that action now actually begins with starting with some of those steps, deciding what you're going to do, making a plan for it, and setting it into motion. And if you do those things, no matter what goes wrong, you're going to find that you're going to find your way through it very, very easily and without a whole bunch of grief, without a whole bunch of heartache, because you took the time to take those steps. Friends, I hope that these videos are helpful for you. I hope you're finding some things that from my life and my errors that help you. Please make sure that you check out Tamika Thomas's Facebook page. Check out our YouTube channel, The Next Level Now. Here we are. Look for that nice little logo for you. That's where all these videos go to live. Don't forget that we have all kinds of fun events coming up. Keep your eyes open for it. Tell your friends about it, because we're here at The Next Level Now doing our best to help you become that better version of you. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.